Alright, to continue, I'm trying this experimental seam here for jeans, and I'm just doing this by feel right now. I'm not using any special pins or anything. I'm riding this edge along the edge of the pressure foot, and I bring this right up to the end, and from what I understand, you bring the needles up, you could release the presser foot, and then you turn the hand wheel backwards, maybe a half a turn or so, and as you pull. Now, can't say I'm that impressed with the release, but it's coming out. Alright, now I'm going to I'm going to give this a clip over here, and then there's only 3 gold, but there's a couple stuck down there in the mechanism. So usually what you do is you just once you clip them, you pull, and the ones that are down in the mechanism will just come out. Okay, this should be 3. The blue. The blue is the bottom looper. I leave about 4 inches about there. And I just want to see. I had a spot over there where the center thread broke, and what I did was I rethreaded the needle. Now, the idea of this is, of course, if you iron that, steam iron it, it would look better. And maybe also a regular top stitch for jeans would look better than this. I believe they're thicker. But here's the back. Here's the back seam. Now, I got quite a bit over there. Yes, I know. Quite a bit. But like I said, I was doing this, if you could look by eye, it's not even, it's bowed. And the stitch is straighter than the way I originally cut it. Alright. So now that I got, just say this would be the outside. Now to do the inside, you would turn this inside out like this, and then I'm just going to, again, this is an experiment, so I don't want to hear emails that I'm making a mockery of sewing, because this is an experiment. This is my machine. If you want to watch, you watch. Alright, there we go. Guiding this with the edge, trying to keep these together. Okay, now press the foot. Let me go one more time. Press the foot up. Hey, that worked a little better. A little better. How do they say? More better? More better? Okay. Now, looking at the way I just did this, you would never believe for 48 and a half years I was an aircraft mechanic, federal licensed, but we did have to learn how to sew to hold a federal license, believe it or not, because the vintage aircraft are still made with dope and fabric on the wings, fabric on the tails, the elevators, rudders. When I started working with American Airlines, I come out of the Air Force in 1966, American still had some of the flight controls that were fabric, believe it or not. All right. Now this, of course, behind, that would be an inside. And then the bottom, of course, you would put a hem on it. I'm not sure if I could do a hem on this. You really need sort of I might be able to. Might have trouble over here. I know some of my heavy dungarees, my carpenter dungarees, they got a lot of fabric where it folds over. See, I could try it with this, but chances are when I get to this lump, I'm going to look embarrassed. And then that wouldn't look good either, because if I did, the top stitch would have to be on this side here. Yeah, the top stitch would have to be here in order to show that. What the hell? What could happen? I could break the machine. I know it's not going to go over this lump here. Who knew? Who knew? Anybody out there knew who could do this? Well, as long as I don't have to wear these. See? I got one more hurdle here. See? That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of that. It wouldn't, the feed dogs wouldn't drive all that fabric. I might have to sort of pull this now. Okay. See, I broke a thread too. Yeah, one thread. All right. Back. see, you know, where's my blue? My blue. See, it's thinking. See it poking its nose out at me over here. See it feeding off the, I guess you can't. It's feeding off the new spool. Alright, this was an experiment. It was an experiment. See, here's where it broke. Sloppy, yes. Let's see. Let me get my light here. Okay, that's just an experiment. But in essence, I sold this with the serger. I did this with the serger. I tell you, it's not bad. Not good, but not bad. All right. And the other day I was making a pocket for a jean, and this initially I serged this here around, and the pocket was serged onto the red is the back, and then I reinforced the edges with this, and then I locked it in like this. This could have been a little neater. I used the pink and cheese just as a sample, and this could possibly be a seam where you put a band around the top of the jeans. Another experiment, right? You know, the Tweety came pretty good though. I like Tweety. In fact, my wife has I think on her wrist she has a nice little Tweety bird. It says something. It says, "I ain't perfect." Good woman. And thank you for watching. Oh, sorry. All right, that's my Singer Professional 5 serger.